Hello, YouTube. I'm Hyena Studios, and this is my first video, just sort of introducing myself, introducing the channel, introducing some ideas I have. And yeah, so my channel's name is Hyena Studios. That's my Steam name. That's my name for most things. It is Hyena Studios because when I was in third or fourth grade, I wanted to be a game developer. Before I realized that game development is hell. Um, so I wanted to be a game developer, and I was like, oh, I would make my own studio, and hyenas are my favorite animal. So I was like, all right, Hyena Studios works perfectly. And I've never changed it, partly because I like to honor that, I don't know, that part of me from the past. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's funny. So I keep it. I don't change it. Um, so yeah, if you want to refer to me as Hyena Studios, Hyena, my real name's Gage. You can just call me Gage in the comments if you want. So this one time on Siege, I used to play Siege when I was in fifth grade. This dude called me Studios, which was very strange. That's the only time that's ever happened. So yeah, you could call me Studios if you want. I don't know why you would, but yeah. Um, yeah. So uh, I have this Google Doc. So basically, this is so scuffed. So I don't really know how to do this sort of stuff. My friend from fourth grade, who I'm still friends with today, we go to college together. He's like, he's always been like, oh, you should start a YouTube channel. You'd be so good at it. You'd be so good at it. You'd do well. And I was always like, nah, I don't think I would. But I was like, it's summer. I'm not doing anything. Like I'm working, but on the days I don't work, I do nothing. Like literally, I've taken two naps today. I had to do something. So I tried doing some drawing, which I like drawing. I'm trying to get better at it digitally. Um, and yeah, I decided, you know what, I'll make my first YouTube video. So this video is, yeah, just like an introduction. I already said that. But uh, what was I just thinking of? That's another thing. I have a very poor um short-term memory and attention. Like I will forget what I said 20 seconds beforehand, so apologies for that. I might remember it like a minute later and then start talking about it again and then forget what I was talking about in between that time. Uh I do that a lot. My bad. Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, talking about the Google Doc. It's basically just telling me it's not like a script, it's just like basic ideas, and it's literally just topics that talk about myself, games I like, stuff I like, some of my fossils, just be real, you know? That's the last thing. Um anyways, yeah, so my interests for games, love Dead by Daylight, been playing that game since probably 2017. God, it's been a while. I remember when Pig came out. That was like the first license that I remember like fully coming out. I remember being hyped for Demogorgon's release. Ah, those were the days. I remember like the old maps and everything. I remember old Dead Hard. Some Dead by Daylight youngins won't even know about old Dead Hard. God. Yeah. Um, I think I actually played right. Yeah, I played before Pig release. I think I played before Clown, maybe? I think I played before Clown because I remember watching Clown's trailer. I think I played before Clown. Um, anyways, anyways, that's not important. Other games I like. Inscription, as you can see in the background, playing Inscription. I like that game. I I think it's a roguelike. I think that's what the genre is called. I wanna play more of these because they're fun, but very few of them I play end up being fun or they just don't capture my attention enough. So I don't know. There was one I saw that was had to have been a joke game, but it was um fuck, what was the name? It was like MK Ultra um Ted Kaczynski like LSD simulator or something. And it's basically like a tower defense roguelike where you're playing inside Ted Kaczynski's head as the LSD from the MK Ultra project and you're trying to prevent the CIA from getting information from you, I think. It looks so stupid. Let me know if I should play that game because that seems so goddamn stupid and a little funny, honestly. Um what else? White Knuckle game came out kind of recently. Like that game. I like survival games and horror games. So I also like survival horror games. I have a bunch of I have a bunch of like especially AAA games that I've just never played because I bought them on sale thinking, "Oh, if I ever make a YouTube channel, I should play them for my YouTube channel." And then I never played them. And so they're just sitting in my Steam collection collecting dust. So yeah, I'll play those. But my favorite survival horror series and probably my favorite series in all of video game history is easily Silent Hill. I love Silent Hill. I've played the first three games. I have a tattoo on my arm of the seal of Metatron, uh, which is just so cool in my opinion. I love it. I plan to get another. I hope to get like a Halo of the Sun on like the idea is like a Halo of the Sun sigil on my chest once I'm a little buffer so that um it's not like weird looking. I'm not like overweight or anything. I'm just kind of like not buff. I'm working on it though. I've been working out. I've been working out. The muscles are growing. I can see it happening, but still very early on in that uh path. Anyways, um, I haven't talked about my favorite stuff. I love like biology, anything biological, except cell biology. I hate cells. Cells are so goddamn annoying. Learning about all the different organelles and what they do, God, it's annoying. Um, yeah, if you couldn't tell, I did not enjoy my. Actually, that's a lie. I had maybe the best bio professor I could have gotten for my bio class so far. Hate chem though. Hate chemistry. Oh my god. I'm a upcoming sophomore in college, and I've already had enough chemistry, but I need two more semesters of it. So yay me. Anyways, my favorite types of biology are animals. I really love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are my favorite. Just any animal really. I really like aliens. Love alien media. I watched for some reason, I don't know why I hadn't watched it, but I finally watched Predator recently. Amazing movie. Love that. I've watched most of the Alien movies. I want to get into some of the Alien comics because some of them look really cool. I'm hyped for Alien Earth. Killer of Killers came out like today, I think, or like the other day, and I haven't watched it yet. I think I'm gonna watch that later tonight. Um, who knows? I might make a review on it. Let me know if you guys want to hear a review on Killer of Killers. But what else have I done? Oh yeah, I like drawing. I like speculative evolution, which is basically people thinking of ideas of how organisms could evolve in the future or under different contexts. Uh, so interesting. I love the art behind it, the science behind it, how people talk about it, the community. It's all so interesting. Less so the community. I don't really interact with the spec community much outside of just like looking at people's spec art and just like like just being in pure awe. If I had to recommend, not if I had to, I really do want to recommend some spec artists. Sawyer Lee, number one. God, he makes interesting stuff. His Dragon Slayer Codex. I've been like a Patreon member for a while. What is it? I've like I ordered the book. Hopefully I'm getting that soon. Praying. But yeah, I really like Sorley's art. Um there's two accounts, they're a little smaller, but and sorry if I'm about to butcher the names. I'm just sort of thinking of them off the top of my head. One account is called Feller, who makes I think it's a Future Earth series. Um Genuinely awesome designs. Marina Knowles, crisp. Love that. Uh what else? Mm, um oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Oh my god. Wait, I need to look this up. I can't forget the name and then oh, No Name. Their name is No Name. That's ironic. Their name is No Name on Twitter, I think, and they have this project called Phaethon, which is like an alien planet. So far looks really cool. Love all the art for it. Um Also there was Sly the Speculator on Instagram making also a future Earth. Really cool stuff. Love that. Um, yeah, I just love me some spec worlds. Get me a spec world and I'm hooked. Also, I want to recommend some paleo artists. Number one, Joshua Knupe. Sorry if I butchered your last name, man. I know you have a video on it. I haven't watched it in a bit though. I watched it like maybe 2, 3 years ago. Uh, but Joshua makes every single piece he makes is phenomenal. I've been parts of his spec projects, like his community spec projects. Can't wait for Lemuria Part 2. Genuinely very hyped for that. Yeah, really good artist. Julio Lacerda, Gabriel Ugueto. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Gabriel Ugueto. Uh, yeah, just some really good paleo artists. Oh, I'm forgetting so many at this point. I'm so sorry. But there's so many paleo artists I love. I might make a video on just paleo artists I love and my favorite pieces of paleo art from them. Oh, I mean, the classic Louis Ray, Charles R. Knight. Come on now. You got to go with some classics. I know Louis Ray isn't as much of a classic as Charles R. Knight, but yeah. Also, bit more niche, KZ Curie. It's KZ Curie or Kirakuri. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. They make the most beautiful pterosaur art of all time. I don't think I've seen better pterosaur art. Like genuinely so good. They have like this kaiju series with this like mutant catfish. Oh my god, it is beautiful. And I vaguely remember like a concept art they did one time for a kaiju that was basically just like a giant moose man hybrid with a face that was like rolling in on itself. Oh my god, peak design. It was so good. Um, yeah, really like their art. Yeah, also YouTubers I like. I really like. Um, Man, I'm just blanking, aren't I? Let me just open YouTube, see who comes up. First, Otsdarva. Love Otsdarva. If you don't know Otsdarva, he makes videos for um, Dead by Daylight. As another Dead by Daylight creator said, he's basically the Jesus of Dead by Daylight. Um, Frogger, he makes Overwatch content, and he recently made a new channel, which I'm hyped to start watching videos on. Love Frogger. Who else? Pyrocynical, like Pyro's content. Makes a lot of good video essays that I really like. Who else? Sorry if you hear dogs barking. That's my dogs. I got two Labradoodles. What else? I've been watching a little bit of Markiplier recently. I won't even lie. Um, I used to be like I used to watch so much Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and Corey Kenshin when I was younger. I still watch Corey Kenshin a bit. Um, I love just rewatching Spooky Scary Sundays. If you know, you know. Goated series. Um, who else? Um, oh, Papa Meat, of course. Meat Canyon, whether it's his animations or just his Papa Meat channel, I love it. It's all amazing. He's so funny. But yeah, sorry. Anyways, I also, as a dinosaur nerd, well, just this isn't like a dinosaur nerd exclusive thing, but it's like the whole thing about how like a square is a type of rectangle. Like not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles. It's that sort of thing where not all dinosaur nerds dig fossils, but all people who dig fossils are dinosaur nerds, or at least like prehistory animal nerds. Um, I dig up fossils. I've been doing it every year since I was like 9 or 10 with my dad. We dig up fossils from the Hell Creek Formation. So a lot of what we're getting is uh, alligatoroids, Eusuchians, things like Brachiocampsa, Borreliosukis. You get some turtles, soft shell, hard shell. You get Axostemus, Basilemus. Oh, I'm forgetting some right now. Oh, I feel so. Cedrobana. Get some of those. Sort of hard to determine a lot of the time because you just get like shell fragments. Um, Obviously, you get some of the more charismatic animals too. I have a couple T-Rex teeth. One of them is actually pretty important, but I can't talk about it too much. I have a Triceratops brain case. It's fucking wicked. And a rib. The rib is really cool. It's dismantled right now because to put it all together is kind of a bitch, but I'll have to do it at some point. But it's basically it's longer than my torso is tall. And I'm like a relatively tall dude. I'm like 6'2", and it is genuinely giant. Like it is so cool thinking about how that bone used to hold in like the internal organs of a giant reptile with three massive horns that could have uh crushed me with one foot. Like I don't know, it's so cool. I love dinosaurs. Um so nerdy. But yeah, I got those. I got an Edmontosaurus rib, which is basically like a giant reptilian cow. That's how I'd best describe it. I got some vertebra stuff, which is backbones, neural spine, which is like a bone protrusion that comes off of the backbone. Got one of those. A lot of teeth, a lot of Edmontosaurus, Triceratops teeth. Um, I have a fragment of what's either theropod or pterosaur. It's unknown what it is, which I think is kind of cool, but it's nothing, so it's not gonna do anything. I did dig in pure shale, but it was so if you don't know, a lot of the pure shale formations are like made of shale rock, so they're pretty dark, so they reflect light a lot. And they also reflect, or sorry, not light, heat. They reflect heat. Or do they reflect heat? No, 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 no. They absorb heat. Sorry, I'm an actual genius if you can tell. They absorb heat. So when you touch them, the rocks are hot, which sucks when you're on basically flat Earth and you have to dig in the rocks to find fossils. And so when you're digging through the rocks, to find fossils, and it's 104 degrees out with no clouds, and the rocks are scorching to the touch. It's a little hard to get fossils. So I went to the Pure Shale once. I got literally nothing. Anyways, all right. Video series. This is actually the second time I've recorded this because the other time I yapped too much and then my recording for Inscription ran out and it was bad. It was bad. So here is my video series ideas. Series 1, coolest add-ons in Dead by Daylight. These will be either lore-based, like, for example, for the character The Unknown, I might use Captured by the Dark and maybe the game cartridge, because I think those are the most interesting because they relate to The Unknown's sort of, like, presence the most, which I think is the coolest part about it. Um, but also for other killers that have lore that I'm either not that interested in or pretty basic lore. Say, for example, the Hag, who doesn't have that much lore and is like not my favorite killer to play. I'll probably just use add-ons that I think make the gameplay the most interesting. So yeah. um yeah, and then so like each episode would be one killer and then maybe 2-3 games on that killer. Uh yeah. Series 2 I have planned is Planet Zoo modded zoos. Um I love Planet Zoo. I love the mods for it. Oh my god, Jurassic World Evolution 3 got revealed like whatever 2-3 days ago. Holy shit! I've never been more hyped for a Jurassic World Evolution. That's actually tough to say. Was I more hyped for Jurassic World Evolution 1 or Jurassic World Evolution 3? I think probably 1 just because I was like, oh my god, new JPOG. Um, so yeah, probably Jurassic World Evolution 1. But this one, I'm definitely a lot more hyped for this one than JWE 2. The new building style, swimming, um, baby dinosaurs, walking pterosaurs. I mean, come on. The antagonist seems interesting. Sorry if I cut right there. I tabbed out, and I don't know if I should like I don't know if I should have my screen on. See, I'm new to YouTube. I don't know what I should and shouldn't be doing. Let me know in the comments if yeah, just actually genuinely in the comments if you want to. Just let me know what I should or shouldn't be doing. I obviously know certain things. I'm not like a child, but I mean I am 19, but like I'm not like a baby is what I mean. Like I have human understanding. Like I'm not gonna be mean or anything because that would be mean. But like I want my videos to be high quality is what I mean. And so, or not that I want them to be high quality. I want the people who watch them to enjoy them. And obviously not everyone who's going to watch my content is going to enjoy it, but like I don't want to play I don't want to make YouTube videos just to like make videos or like make a career off it. I don't really care. I kind of just want to uh I kind of just want to like make other people's time better. I want to like entertain people. That's what I'm passionate about. Anyways, back to the series ideas. The Planet Zoo, modded zoos. I originally plan. I'm definitely gonna do an extinct zoo, obviously. Um, I mean, I gotta. Um, I did want to do a bunch of zoos based off of each continent and have like every species I could. But that didn't work because the amount of mods I would need to download and the map would not handle it and it would take forever for one continent and it would be a whole thing. So I'm not going to do that. I might do simpler modded zoos off of certain areas. I tend to make my zoos geographically based. I know a lot of people tend to make them biome based or like clade based, like, oh, this is the primate house or this is the jungle area. But I don't really like to do that because maybe it's just because I'm a stickler for biology stuff. But like, if I go to like a jungle house and I see an animal from like, I don't know, the Andean cloud forests and then like an animal from like the Congo River basin, I'm gonna be like, dude, these animals live like whatever thousands of miles apart on entirely different continents, which have been separated for like nearly 100 million years. Like, why are we putting them together? And that's how petty I am about that sort of stuff. It's so bad. Anyways, yeah, prehistoric zoo. Might do some zoos based off certain areas, maybe like a New England based zoo, because I live in New England, love New England. Maybe like a Florida based zoo because it has a bunch of interesting wildlife. Australia based. I might do an Australia based zoo just because that's a bit more manageable. And I love Australian wildlife. Sorry, I tabbed that again. I gotta speed this up. I only have like 3 minutes more on my recording. Can you tell? Can you tell why I have 3 minutes? All you Inscription fans will know why I have 3 minutes because of that Moose Buck and that Mole Man. I hate going against Mole Man. Okay, I can't talk about that. I actually need to get this over with. Prehistoric Kingdom zoos. Same thing, just more prehistoric. Blind playthroughs. This is basically just let's plays. I have a lot of games that I've bought because they were on sale and I don't know much about them, so I'll play them relatively blind. For example, Elden Ring. I have Elden Ring. I've played maybe 15 minutes of it and then I never played it again. So I can play that, make videos on that, doing blind playthroughs, and then obviously when new games come out, I'll do blind playthroughs on new games because they'll be new. Surprise, surprise. GUI. Gaming under the influence. Yeah, I don't know why I whispered that. Whatever. Yeah, I might just get high or drunk and play video games. Don't do that, kids. Don't. I'm a college student. I'm allowed to do that. um, but yeah, it might just be funny. Maybe like an inscription run or something where I'm doing just like jack shit because I'm blasted. You know, whatever. Horror in the dark. Playing horror games when it's dark as shit. To scare myself. I might pair that with GUI. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it's an idea. Um, Video essays. If I get good enough at uh editing, I'll do video essays, but I'm really scared of editing because I don't think I'm good at it. So I probably won't, or at least for a while. Then there's Newert, Nooert, which is nerding out and over explaining random topics, which is just me. Basically, it's gonna be video essays, but with less editing, basically. They're basically the same thing at this point. And then the last series, nostalgia gaming, where I'll play games that I really like and that are important to me. I have 40 seconds left on my inscription run that I recorded. If you couldn't tell, it's because I'm about to lose horribly because there's nothing else I could. Yeah, there's nothing else I could have done because of fucking Mole Man, dude. Fuck Mole Man. Nah, but there's nothing else I could have done. So yeah, I guess I'll cut it here. I'll see you guys in a week, hopefully. Yeah.